Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to talk about another custom build that, well, it's not going to be done in a certain way that I usually do it. This one will be done live at Infogamer by Reboot in Zagreb, Velesajam. So if you're in Croatia or anywhere near that you would like to visit, come over and jump at the MSI booth with the NZXT and EK water blocks. We'll be doing some live modding. Now the thing is, I'm going to talk about the team. Now the team is Darth Maul. And well, it's Star Wars team, and we're going to do some cutting, some spray painting, everything that comes to your mind. Now we have the NZXT H700i with that smart controller over there, and we already had the install. Now I installed the motherboard just to get the cable measurements, and well, that's the only reason. Also, we have the MSI motherboard. This is the Z370 Gaming Pro Carbon AC with already installed Intel Core i5 8600K. Now, accompanying those two main components, we have the MSI GeForce GTX 1070 8GB AERO, which kind of looks really cool just like this, but of course we're going to water cool it with EK water blocks. Next to that, we're going to have the GeiL EVO X RGB. These are 4x8GB RGB RAMs, and they are going, well, these are 3000 megahertz. They're going right over there on the motherboard. As we talked about the case and the RAMs and the motherboard, processor, graphic card, we need an SSD. So we're going to use the Corsair Force LS 120GB SSD. This is 2.5 inches. Talking about the storage, we have the 1TB Seagate Barracuda. This is 7200 RPMs, as well as in the past custom build. Now, this is all there is to it. As for the hardware, we have the Cooler Master V750 watts power supply, which already has here the custom sleeve cables from CableMod, but I'll get to the CableMod later on. I just need to, make some space. Talking about EK water blocks, we have something really cool, and this is the first time I'll be placing a monoblock on the motherboard. Here we have the EKWB MSI Z370 gaming monoblock RGB, and I'm going to do another video with how to place a monoblock on the motherboard, because it's not the same way as you put a normal EK supremacy or normal CPU water block on the processor and on the motherboard. So yeah, you'll have a separate video for this. Now we also have two EK-CoolStream SE, that's slim triple 360 radiators. We have 4 EK-Vardar EVO RGB and 3 normal ones without any lights. Well, since they're going in front, we don't need anything to shine. Also, we have this is the first time I'm going to use this kind of reservoir. This is the EK-Res X3 250 RGB. And we have the backplate for the graphic card from EK as well, and the water block is EK-FC GeForce GTX FE, that's Founders Edition RGB. And yeah, don't worry, I already checked the compatibility list. It's perfectly fine, it fits without any single problem. Now it's time to remove the case, and let me show you the cables. I always get mixed up and I sometimes forget certain things. We're going to have EK Waterblocks HDC red fittings, and we're going to have the EK Cryofuel blood red liquid for the custom loop. For the pump, we're going to have the EK-XTOP, this is Revo D5 PWM Plexi sleeved cables on it already, and no, we're not going to use RGB on this one. I'm skipping this time the RGB. Now, as for the cables, these are custom sleeved cables directly from CableMod. We have even the SATA data connector as well in the blood red color. As for the cables, now these are really amazing cables because I chose black and blood red custom sleeved. We have one for the SATA and another one for the SATA. Here we have the power supply cable for the graphic card. Now this cable, as well as the 24 pin, is very special because it's a pro cable. Now it has already installed the cable coms, and I chose the black ones to suit the whole team. The next one is 4x4, 4+4, however you want to call it, 4+4 EPS for the CPU on the motherboard, also blood red black, and we have, well, I always love the 24 pin cable, probably because it sticks out the most next to the GPU cable, but okay, never mind. It's 24 pin cable, it has a nice color scheme, at least in my head, and it's also a pro cable, so it has the cable coms already installed on it, and it's very nice. The guys at CableMod are doing really nice work, and I'm always satisfied, especially, I mean, look at this, it has a carbon custom sleeved pro cables as well, and I have no words for the cables and how they look, and well, that's all there is to it. They really pimp up the whole case, to be honest. So guys, this is it. This is for Darth Maul custom build that I'm doing with the NZXT EK water blocks and MSI, of course. So guys, thank you for watching. There's not going to be a volume 2 actually. I'm going to do some recordings when I'm doing the modding on the Infogamer by Reboot in Zagreb, and I'm going to try to edit the videos directly and right after the show to give you guys some perspective of the whole show and how I modded and everything and what has been done during the whole process. And at the end, when the whole build is completed, I'll have to do some painting and 3D prints outside of the show as well. Since, well, you know, painting and all that spray going all around. But never mind that, you'll have the time-lapse video when everything is done, and of course work logs on Linus Tech Tips and overclock.net. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to sub and like, guys, it really means a lot to me, and stay tuned, more very soon.